It's hot and humid, 84 degrees, nearly 90% on the heat index, and there are thunder showers in the forecast. We had about a 5-minute shower around noon today in Tampa, and you can see the big clouds building off to the east. 3 wide on 2nd and 8. Bettis, the lone running back. Stewart's first throw, underhands it to Bettis. Bettis runs over his own blocker and battles out close to a first down at the 28.
And all the trainers down on the field have an inhaler just in case he starts struggling. Dick?
All right, Bonnie, he's out of there now, and zero in for him. The quick pass to Burris, who is tackled immediately after short yardage out at the 32-yard line.
For Jerome.
3rd down and 6. Shotgun Stewart. Fires complete at the 41-yard line. A tough catch made in front of John Lynch by Hines Ward. Ward leads the Steelers with 28 receptions.
And these are the kind of throws that we've been seeing from Kordell Stewart this year. Nothing spectacular, nothing really with the fade patterns all that much down the sidelines. He's been a very efficient quarterback.
3rd down defense for Tampa Bay. They're allowing 50% completions. And here's Bettis back in, and he rumbles to the Tampa Bay 49-yard line. A gain of nearly 10. Rondé Barber, the last Buccaneer, made the stop.
Well, you mentioned that 3rd down defense. It is the worst in the National Football League by a pretty good margin. Although this is, look at Jerome Bettis at 258 pounds. Did you see the lateral movement? If you have a lot of faith in your defense, and if you have slash at quarterback, 4th and inches may give you some confidence, and that's what we seem to be seeing.
Well, Cowher told us yesterday, I want to err on the risk side. I have to tell my team I want them to play aggressively and take chances. So in a situation where the bulk of Bettis is requirement on short yardage, they don't have him. Zeraway is the tailback.
Long explanation in the huddle by Stewart. You got to wonder if they're going to snap it. They are.
And Stewart is rejected, falls forward. This is going to be very close again. Shelton Quarles, the linebacker, there to meet him.
I think he's got the first down.
He did cross the 49, inside the 49, and that should be enough, and barely so.
Yeah, that's a first down. Watch this athletic ability by Kordell Stewart, because he launches himself, but boy, he is shot back, but he stays on his feet. The knee.
Big 3rd down conversion from deep in their own end for Tampa Bay. First down, and Johnson goes down. The first sack of the game as crashing through Joey Porter and Kimo von Oelhoffen. Bettis, the lone running back behind Kordell Stewart. And it's the bus rumbling to the 39-yard line. Good pickup on first down. 2nd down and a couple. Stewart underneath the Hines Ward, and he has a first down, and more twisting to the 48-yard line of the Buccaneers.
We're fine. We've been here before. We'll be all right.
3rd and goal from the 5. Blitz, and down he goes as Deshae Townsend sacks the quarterback Johnson, denying the touchdown and bringing out the field goal unit.
I'm sure for a moment he thought that was Rod Woodson coming at him with number 26, but it's Deshae Townsend, and jumping going on, I imagine, by Mike Vanderjagt.
3rd down and 8. Stewart. Beautiful throw as he threaded that one through the zone, complete to Troy Edwards. And Edwards has a Steeler first down out at the 38 in front of Donnie Abraham.
Well, Edwards, one of the #1 draft choices that they've been waiting to come around. First of all, just look at the pass protection. Kordell Stewart, he didn't even have to release it then. Assuring is that.
2nd and 9. Stewart. Oh, a tough catch by Hines Ward, and Ward fumbles the ball. No, he doesn't. He hangs on and gets to the 40-yard line, and a flag is down back. First down then for Pittsburgh, trailing 3-0. 7.5 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. The slant complete to Burris. Bettis on a toss, throws the ball wide open. It's complete to Toomey. Jeremy Tooman has a touchdown. Oh, there is a wrinkle that Pittsburgh saved especially for the Buccaneers. A halfback, fullback pass. Jerome Bettis to Jeremy Tooman, his second catch of the season.
A power formation. Everybody expects power football. And look at the touch that Jerome Bettis puts on the football. Tooman fakes a run block. Could not be more wide open, and Bettis
stops the clock.
Well, they've got the #1 defense in the league. I think he's willing to fall back on that, but look at this.
Quarterback draw. Stewart has the first down and more out to the 27-yard line. What a weapon those legs are.
Oh, and how upset Monty Kiffin, the defensive coordinator of Tampa Bay, and Tony Dungy have to be. How many times does Pittsburgh run the quarterback draw with Kordell Stewart? This is nothing new. They show this play 3-4 times a game.
3rd and 10 from the Bucs 16. 4 wide receivers out of the shotgun. Johnson steps up and is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. The 16 for no gain. Joey Porter, number 55, with Earl Holmes to support, leading 7-3.
Well, a quick break of the huddle here by the Steelers.
And the snap is to Hines Ward, who lines up at tailback, and the wide receiver gains about 9 yards before Jamie Duncan can bump him out of bounds.
Yep, they had a quick snap, a quick break of the huddle, and Tampa Bay was still scrambling to get lined up defensively. Tampa Bay had a guy running off the field that barely made it. And you know, Hines Ward, his career at Georgia, wide receiver, quarterback. This guy can do everything. One of the great all-around players in the league. And Bill Cowher today emptying the old saddlebag as far as tricks. It's been a problem with the dry ball.
Bettis into the clear. Can he go all the way? Bettis at 260 can outrun the Buccaneers for a touchdown.
That's one of those things, if you weren't looking at it, you wouldn't believe it. That at 258 pounds, Jerome Bettis outruns one of the fastest defensive teams in the National Football League.
Look at that chin. That's a Cowher touchdown chin to celebrate Bettis's first, that's right, his first touchdown run of the season. He's thrown for one and run for one.
He got headbutted by Jerome Bettis shot and worked the middle to Keyshawn Johnson.
On first down, Dunn runs into his own blocker, and that costs him for a loss. Earl Holmes was in the backfield of the Buccaneers. The rain has stopped, but the Boos have not. 9:36 remaining in the third period here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Jerome Bettis with that long 46-yard run to boost his average. This is a planned run, and Stewart is out close to the 25-yard line, and a gain of about 9 before backup middle linebacker Nate Webster can make the stop.
Well, it all started with a pump fake by Kordell Stewart. That's intentional to freeze the deep. Watch, he'll come up and pump fake to his left. There it is right there. That freezes the linebackers, and then it's a designed run from there. He's got Faneca out in front of him. He's getting blocking downfield by one of the best blocking receivers in the league, Hines Ward. Look at this guy. No, he's going after Donnie Abraham, and he's not going to stop.
Here's another third down challenge for Tampa Bay. It's third and a long one. And it's Bettis outside and to the sidelines at the 40-yard line. So that makes it 5 out of 7 conversions on third down by Pittsburgh.
With the regularity that they're used to.
Second down and a dozen. Play action Stewart. Wide open down the middle is Burris. And he has a first down at the Tampa Bay 49. Rondé Barber, the defender. And he's carrying his demeanor with a lot of confidence, and that's rubbing off on his teammates. Bettis finds another big hole, and he's on his way at the 30. And finally pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line by John Howell. The bus making very few stops until he gets deep into the secondary here in the second half.
Well, the blocking by this offensive line, this is stunning. They are just, look at the crease in the middle. Both linebackers are split to both sides, right between right guard and right tackle. Marvel Smith, Rich Tilsky, Jeff Hardings, Alan Fanikin, Wayne Grady. That's just superb work. That is just great work.
29 more yards for big 4th down and 5. They go for it from the 34. Blitz comes, and they get Brad Johnson. Mike Logan with a sack.
Boy, how does Brad not see Mike Logan coming? He's coming from his right side. I know he's looking to the left, but still, you'd think a right-handed quarterback would have, you know, a little bit of a vision angle to the right-hand side. Take a look there, the left side of your screen. But Brad is so tuned in, working the left side of the field. He never once even swiveled his head back to the middle. There he's looking left, and that's all there is to it. Never sees Mike Logan.
Logan, for the injured Brent Alexander, has his first sack of the season, the 4th sack for the Steeler defense today. Brad Johnson with a 2nd down and 6 at the 31. Under pressure, down he goes, the 5th sack as Joey Porter registers this one. 3rd-year linebacker from Colorado State who can really move.
I just think back to Friday afternoon, our conversation with Brad Johnson when he said, I really can't get a handle on this Pittsburgh blitz package. They come from everywhere. That you can't figure out what gaps, and it's apparent that this Blitzburgh package has Tampa Bay confused. Right up the middle, Brad Johnson with nowhere to go. Joey Porter, an outside linebacker, blitzing up the middle.
They were ready to cheer.
Been a lot of good football times in Pittsburgh, Dick.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Another blitz and another sack, this time Dwayne Washington. They're coming from all corners.
They're coming up the middle. They're coming off the edges, but they are coming. You can't see him in the picture there from the left. There comes Washington. Dave Moore, the tight end, tries to get back, but he had a responsibility at the line of scrimmage. By the time he took a drop step, too late. Washington was already past him. And one more time where Brad Johnson doesn't have a chance. They've got the luxury of really being odd now.
2nd down and the mile now is the screen and knocked in his face by Joey Porter.
And that's just a 4-man rush, and that's just Joey Porter with a great inside swim move, beating rookie Kenyatta Walker at left tackle. See, that's where you get pressure with just 4 guys. Here's Joey Porter. Watch him start upfield and then watch the swim back to the inside. There's the swim, the arm up and over. He just goes by Walker and bats the ball.
Prior to this game in the first 4 and 6 today, 3rd down and 31. Deep down the middle for Keyshawn. Off his fingertips and intercepted as Mike Logan came down with a carom.
Oh, that's, if you're Tampa Bay, you're going, how much can go wrong? What a throw by Brad Johnson. He put that ball right on the hands of Keyshawn Johnson, who's fighting off double coverage, trying to make the catch. Nothing's going right for the Pewter boys. Talked about this defense, #1 ranked defense in the NFL. They just come from every angle. That time they come from Johnson's right. There's great coverage by Dwayne Washington. Another sack that time by Joey Porter. Washington off, there's Porter again up the middle. Brad Johnson is seeing everything, and that time Chad Scott. You know right now that Tampa Bay is playing run all the way. If you wanted to take a shot, this could be fun.
And Bettis, the likely receiver of the handoff from Stewart, does up the middle. Big hole. And he crushes his way for another 16, 17 yards before he's brought down. Make that 12 yards on the play. And Zaraway, as we mentioned, over 200 yards. That's a pretty good backup. Gets it again. Great speed, and he has a 1st down at the Tampa Bay 37.
Amos wasn't tackled. He just fell down and then just had it taken away. Alan Faneca had it, and Warren Sapp peeled it away.
There's time for the Bucs. 4:15 left. Johnson, however, runs out of time as Kimo von Oelhoffen has part of this sack parade. His first of the season, 7 on the day.
Well, and this job of coverage by the Pittsburgh linebacking and secondary is just sensational. Now, it's also an illustration that Tampa Bay, Dick, has precious little speed at the wide receiver position. They really don't have the ability to stretch the field, and it's really hurting them.
Johnson pumps, and now he's sacked for the 8th time, and how frustrating it must be for the Buccaneer fans. He's one under his career high of 11 catches with his 10 today. Johnson blitz, and down he goes. Joey Porter has another. Porter showing you why he is one of the most feared outside linebackers in the league. Second down and 10. Buccaneers need a quick score. And there's number 10. That ties the Steeler record, and Porter has his third of the game, plus countless pressures.
Yeah, well, the education of Kenyatta Walker, the left tackle, continues there, number 67. Joey Porter gives him the inside fake, comes back upfield, and just freezes his legs. 10 sacks today allowed by Tampa Bay.
Not only Stewart with a kneel down, and the clock will run out. So the Pittsburgh Steelers continue to surprise in the AFC Central. They go home. Bill Cowher's team 4-1 on the season, and close friends Dungy and Cowher with final word. And Tony Dungy's work will be a interesting demand this next week, because the media and the fans of this town felt this was an outstanding team, Tampa Bay, and they're not going to be all that pleased about a 2-3 start. It's a long season, and Dungy's crew with some work to be done, especially on offense and protecting the quarterback, as we saw today.
With 10 sacks, was that the official total?
10 sacks. Bonnie?
Well, a tale of two different games for Kordell Stewart. Kordell, the last time you were in Tampa in '98, 3 interceptions, you got benched. How much more rewarding was this experience for you today?
It was one less interception, so with a W2 on top of it. So I'll take it. And, you know, thanks to the defense and my offensive line and Jerome and the guys, man, they really carried everything. And, you know, we made plays when we needed to, and that's what teamwork is all about.
Speaking of Jerome, the Bucs clicking on all cylinders today. Your 4th straight 100-yard rushing game, but the touchdown pass. Now, you get a chance to defend yourself. Coach Cowher told me you practiced that on Friday, and it was the worst throw he'd ever seen.
It was horrible, and you know, Coach Malarkey, the offensive coordinator, told me, hey, I don't care. We're gonna run it. You got to make that pass because it's going to be a touchdown. But it was, you know, it worked to perfection.
Well, it worked today, and as a result, the Steelers are 4-1 now.
That's
Dick?
right, baby.
All right, Bonnie, thank you. It's a young team, the Steelers, and Kordell Stewart seems to have found his confidence. And when you've got the bus to ride on, how great is that? A 46-yard touchdown run to go with that touchdown pass to Jeremy Tooman of 32 yards. That